The Vokthar Armada had cut a swath of destruction across 3 galactic sectors, their crystalline warships impervious to conventional weapons. 17 civilizations had fallen, their defense fleets vaporized, their colonies reduced to ash and memory. The Galactic Concord, once proud, now huddled in emergency session on the neutral world of Altaris Prime. "There is no stopping them," declared Ambassador Xinto of the Phalian Star League, his delicate, luminescent tentacles trembling with despair. "Their phase shields render our weapons useless. Their crystal cannon technology cuts through our strongest defenses." Around the circular chamber, representatives of 100 worlds murmured in fearful agreement. The Vokthar had never been defeated in the field. Their commanders were ruthless, their tactics flawless, their technology centuries beyond the Concord's capabilities. There is one option we have not explored," said Ambassador Lixner of the Trisarii, her voice barely above a whisper. "The humans." The chamber fell silent. Humans were newcomers to the galactic community, having achieved faster-than-light travel barely a century ago. Their homeworld, Earth or Terra, as they called it, existed on the fringes of civilized space. Most Concord species considered them primitives, barely worth diplomatic recognition. "The Terrans?" scoffed Ambassador Galthex of the Mirian Empire. What could those primates possibly offer against the Vokthar? Before Lixner could answer, the chamber's massive doors swung open. A single human entered, tall for their species, dressed in the midnight blue uniform of the Terran Defense Force. Captain Eleanor Chen surveyed the assembled dignitaries with calm, dark eyes. "We can offer the TDF Prometheus," she said simply. 3 days later, at the Caldarian Nebula, the last intact Concord defensive fleet prepared for annihilation. The Vokthar Armada, 30 crystalline dreadnoughts, arranged in their infamous spearhead formation, approached with methodical precision. "Receiving transmission from Terran vessel," reported the communications officer aboard the Concord flagship. On the view screen, Captain Chen appeared, her bridge minimalist compared to the ornate command centers of Concord vessels. "Concord Fleet Commander," she said with a nod. "The Prometheus stands ready to engage. Please withdraw your forces to minimum safe distance." The Concord Admiral blinked all 4 eyes in astonishment. "Captain, you face 30 Vokthar dreadnoughts. Your single vessel cannot." "With respect, Admiral," Chen interrupted, "this isn't our first rodeo." Before the universal translator could process the idiom, the Prometheus surged forward. The Concord sensors struggled to track the Terran battleship as it accelerated to speeds thought impossible for a vessel its size. The Vokthar responded immediately, their perfect formation adjusting to focus overwhelming firepower on the lone human ship. Crystalline energy beams lanced across space, only to pass harmlessly through what appeared to be the Prometheus. "Holographic projection," gasped the Concord science officer. "But where is the actual vessel?" His question was answered moments later as the real Prometheus materialized directly behind the lead Vokthar dreadnought. The human battleship's hull glowed with strange energies never before witnessed in Concord space. "Target locked," announced the Terran weapons officer on the still-open channel. "Engaging quantum displacement cannon." What happened next defied explanation by conventional physics. A beam of utter darkness, not energy, but the absence of it, erupted from the Prometheus. When it touched the Vokthar dreadnought, the crystalline vessel simply ceased to exist. No explosion, no debris, just empty space where an invincible warship had been moments before. "Impossible," whispered the Concord Admiral. The Vokthar, facing the first defeat in their history, broke formation. Their remaining dreadnoughts turned their crystalline weapons on the Prometheus, only for the human vessel to vanish again, reappearing amid their scattered formation. Fun fact about humans. Captain Chen's voice came across the comm. sounding almost casual as her ships systematically dismantled the supposedly invincible armada. We spent most of our history fighting each other. When we finally made it to the stars, we promised ourselves one thing: never again would we be outgunned. Within 20 minutes, the battle, if it could be called that, was over. The Vokthar Armada, terror of 3 galactic sectors, had been reduced to drifting crystal fragments. As the Prometheus returned to the astonished Concord fleet, Ambassador Zintao turned to his colleagues. "I believe," he said slowly, "we may need to reconsider humanity's status in the Galactic Concord." No one disagreed. The galaxy had witnessed a profound truth that day. There was humanity before the Battle of Caldarian Nebula, and there would be humanity after it. And nothing would ever be the same again.